How does circannual rhythm control animal hibernation? Imagine an animal waking up just as winter ends, ready to find food and mate. How does this internal clock know when to start and stop hibernation? That's where the circannual rhythm comes in. Circannual rhythm is an internal biological clock that runs on about a yearly cycle. It helps animals prepare for seasonal changes, even if the environment stays the same. This internal timer tells animals when to hibernate, breed, or grow their fur thicker. In animals like chipmunks and ground squirrels, a special hormone complex called hibernation-specific protein fluctuates throughout the year. When levels of this hormone rise in the brain, it signals that hibernation should begin. This hormone acts independently of outside temperature, meaning the animal's internal clock can trigger hibernation even if the weather doesn't change. Scientists have found that animals like ground squirrels keep these yearly cycles even in laboratories where temperature and daylight stay constant. This shows that circannual rhythms are generated inside the animal, not just influenced by the environment. These rhythms control not only when animals go into hibernation but also when they wake up and how they cycle through periods of deep sleep called torpor and times of waking called arousals. Daylight and temperature still influence these internal clocks. Changes in daylight, especially the length of the day, affect hormone levels like melatonin. Melatonin helps signal to the body that it's time to prepare for winter or summer. Longer nights mean more melatonin, which can trigger the start of hibernation. Shorter nights reduce melatonin, telling the animal it's time to wake up and become active again. Understanding how these internal clocks work helps scientists learn how animals adapt to changing climates. It also helps in conservation efforts for species that depend on hibernation. Plus, studying these natural processes could inspire new ways to manage human health and metabolism, especially during low-energy states. In short, circannual rhythms act like an internal yearly calendar. They control the hormonal and physical changes that allow animals to hibernate, survive cold winters, and come back when conditions improve. This internal timing system is vital for their survival and helps them stay in sync with the changing seasons.